The rapid advancements in artificial intelligence are no longer a distant dream. They are here, and they are transforming how we live, work, and think. But what happens when AI becomes so powerful that it changes everything? Today, we dive into some of the latest breakthroughs and the fascinating things happening in the world of AI. From the unexpected twists of GPT-5 to the rise of robotic technology, here's what you need to know about the future of AI, how it's impacting us today, and what's coming next. Let's start with GPT-5, the latest AI powerhouse that's already making waves. While the world marveled at its release, many are left wondering, has the AI revolution reached its peak? Is GPT-5 the moment where the model hits a plateau? For years, we've seen AI models grow exponentially, but with GPT-5, experts agree that the biggest advancements aren't necessarily about sheer computational power anymore. Instead, the focus is shifting to how these models use tools, interact with the real world, and improve functionality. It's like entering the Stone Age of AI, where the AI doesn't just perform tasks, it thinks with them, builds with them. For example, GPT-5 doesn't just answer questions. It can use tools like Python, search engines, and even data processing software to deliver more accurate and insightful answers. And that's the key to the next frontier, improving how AI interacts with the real world. GPT-5 represents a leap in AI that's not just about raw performance, but about how smartly it engages with the environment around it. But it's not just the experts who benefit from this. GPT-5 is about to blow the minds of everyday users. For most people, AI interactions have been limited to simple conversations or question and answer sessions. With GPT-5, that's about to change. Imagine asking your AI to help you with complex decisions, providing insights in a way that feels more strategic and less robotic. Take, for example, strategic decision-making. In the past, AI models would often hedge their bets, offering advice but always explaining why they weren't sure. With GPT-5, the new model makes firm decisions, offering advice without hesitation. It's more like working with a colleague who isn't afraid to take the lead. And that's exactly what people are looking for when they need a trusted advisor. Whether you're a business owner or a career professional, this level of strategic thinking could be a game changer for your productivity. As we embrace this new strategic capability, there's another trend that's gaining momentum: vibe coding. GPT-5 isn't just for professionals anymore. It's democratizing coding for everyone. A casual user can now ask it to build a website, a simple game, or even a functional app, all with minimal guidance. The power to create is now accessible, and that's changing how people interact with technology. We're seeing a new wave of creators who aren't necessarily software engineers, but are empowered to experiment with coding. From simple websites to complex simulations, GPT-5 is bringing tech to the masses. One-shotting is a term that's gaining traction. Users can give a single prompt and AI generates an entire application or piece of software from scratch, often with remarkable results. It's not just about replacing engineers. It's about empowering non-coders to dive into a world where coding is a language that anyone can speak. Imagine a future where everyone has the ability to build, innovate, and create on a whim. This is just the beginning. As more people begin to tap into these capabilities, GPT-5 is also making AI more accessible than ever for the general public. OpenAI, for example, has been shifting focus from catering to power users to prioritizing everyday consumers. 700 million weekly active users now rely on ChatGPT, which is pushing OpenAI to design the experience for the masses, not just for developers and businesses. This is where we see a convergence of consumer and enterprise AI. As AI tools become ubiquitous, businesses will no longer have to make separate tools for different audiences. Simple, easy-to-use AI models will be available to both individual consumers and enterprises, creating a more seamless experience across the board. But AI's reach doesn't end with convenience. It's also becoming more dangerous. Robot dogs, intelligent, autonomous machines, are becoming a real threat. These autonomous weapons are capable of performing tasks once only dreamed of in science fiction: hunting, patrolling, and even carrying out attacks. Governments are already preparing for a future where robot dogs are as commonplace as military drones. And while they may sound like something out of a dystopian movie, these machines are very real and their threat is tangible. But there's a twist, a glimmer of hope. Research is now underway to develop robotic tails that improve balance and stability. Could this be the next frontier of wearable tech? These robotic tails could aid in everything from helping elderly people walk without falling to assisting athletes with more balance during high-intensity movements. And while the technology may sound strange now, in the future, tail implants may be as common as smartwatches. On a lighter note, AI's influence is beginning to extend into pop culture in bizarre and unexpected ways. Recently, a Bollywood film had its tragic ending altered through AI, creating an entirely new storyline with a happy ending. While it's an exciting prospect for film lovers, the ethical questions surrounding this are immense. The actors and creators are now questioning their involvement in AI-generated projects, as their faces and voices could be altered or reinterpreted without their consent. This brings us to the growing concern over AI-generated content. Whether it's creating new endings for films or generating new social media posts, AI's ability to create fake realities is expanding rapidly. And with deepfakes and other manipulations becoming commonplace, how do we trust what we see? And finally, we're stepping into new territory with AI-generated worlds. Google's Genie 3 is a new frontier model that allows users to create and explore entire worlds through AI. With this technology, we can generate anything from historical settings to fictional environments with nothing but a text prompt. Imagine being able to create your own virtual world and interact with it in real time. You're not just playing a game, you're immersing yourself in a fully interactive AI-generated world. The possibilities are endless. Gaming, research, disaster preparedness, and even training robotic agents could all benefit from this technology. As AI continues to evolve at breakneck speed, we are only scratching the surface of what's possible. From tool-using AI models to autonomous robots, the technology is becoming more embedded in our daily lives than ever before. And while we may face challenges along the way, ethical concerns, safety issues, and the need for regulation, one thing is clear: AI's role in our future is undeniable. Stay tuned. The revolution is just getting started.